YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm back with another prospect. And this time I'm going to go with a guy who's kind of tiptoeing heavyweight and cruiserweight a la Alexander Usyk and Michael Hunter Jr. and Marius Bridas, guys like that. I'm going to go with Machine Gun Keith Tapia, Puerto Rican, representing the Boogie Down, Bronx, New York. 6'2". I put him at 200 pounds, 25 years old, 17-0 with 11 knockouts. Man, wow. I've seen this kid fight. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3. I've seen him fight 6 times, and one of the times was a amateur fight against a kid named Julio Castillo. Man, hand speed, check. Footwork, check. He's very exciting. Now, he also has an 80-inch reach. Okay, now he's fought at heavyweight about 7 or 8 times. The most he's weighed in at, I believe, is 214. Then he came in at 210 another time and 209 another time. So when he does decide to stay at heavyweight, he will be around, between 210 and 215. His plan is to win a cruiserweight title, but as we all know, the real glory is at heavyweight. But like Usyk and Hunter and Bridas, he wants to win a cruiserweight title and will go up to heavyweight. He is a Haymon fighter. He's been on PBC, been on a few ESPN cards also. The fight that sticks out to me out his resume is when he fought Garrett Wilson, the Ultimate Warrior. For those of you that don't know Garrett Wilson, he is a very short cruiserweight and heavyweight. He's about 5'7", 5'8", 72-inch reach. He is strong as shit though, man. And for this kid to go against a guy like Garrett Wilson and stand in Wilson's wheelhouse, and that fight is on YouTube. It was on PBC. He stood in there and exchanged with Wilson, man, which was it was entertaining, and it was also very impressive to me because Wilson is not an easy guy to fight. Ask Tsar Glaskov if Wilson's an easy guy to fight. He was giving Tsar Glaskov all he wanted, and he's a short heavyweight with a short reach, and he was right there banging it out. And he can box and he can take and give at the same time. Wilson's a tough guy to fight, and I like what Tapia was doing in that fight. He was turning Wilson. He was out hustling Wilson on the inside. He was landing big shots. He took a few big shots from Wilson. I like that fight. The fights with Andrew Cuculin and Rafael Venezuela and DJ Hewley and Ramon Adorno, those are all on YouTube. I'm watching the Venezuela right now. He's just beating them down. If this kid goes in there and he has the size advantage, he's going to beat guys down because he's so quick with his reflexes. He has like A+ reflexes, man. He's right up there with Alexander Usyk and Hunter. I mean, as far as just reflexes and athleticism, he's right there. He has tons of amateur experience, a lot of junior level experience. Also turned pro in 2011. I'm watching the Venezuela fight, and in this fight, man, he's switching from southpaw to orthodox. He does it so fluid, you can't even tell that he's doing it. In one fight, I believe it was the Culan fight against Andrew Culan fight, he threw a right hand, and it looked like he was off balance, but when he threw the right hand, he simultaneously switched over to southpaw and then came with the left hook behind it. This fight with Venezuela, he knocked Venezuela down with a jab, I believe. He was leaning in with a jab, hit him with a straight punch. The guy went down. It was a clear knockdown. The ref didn't get over there fast enough. Tapia picked the guy up, so the ref didn't call it a knockdown. And then after that, he stepped right to the guy and hit him with a 3-punch combination and knocked him out. So he's very exciting. I like what I see. I suggest you guys go on YouTube and watch this kid fight, man. He is fluid as you're going to get. His footwork is impeccable. What I watch, when I watch him chronologically, try to watch his fights in order, from oldest to his newest fights. And when he first started, even in the amateur a little bit, it looked like when he's in, you can tell that this kid, it looks dynamite on a heavy bag because the way he turns his opponents after he gets his combinations off is spectacular. It looked like somebody working a heavy bag, throw a 4 or 5 punch combination, turn right, 4 or 5 punch combination, turn left. I mean, he keeps turning and turning. But what I will say, just a small critique, it looked like he was hopping around a little bit in his early part of his career when he would turn guys. Then when I seen him fight a guy like Garrett Wilson and later on in his career, it looked like he was more settled on his feet and just using his upper body. Now, he will still use his legs and turn and slip, but he does it more with his feet planted on the ground and sliding and gliding across the ring instead of hopping sometimes that he has a tendency to do, or at least he did when he first started. his pro career. But and that's just a small critique. But this kid, as far as bending at the waist and rolling and slipping shots, he's right there. Then he was set to be on that reality show that had Floyd Mayweather Sr. Was it called Knockouts Reality? I don't know. It was some reality show he was set to be on, and Mayweather Sr. was going to be his trainer for the show. And then I guess his people and I believe Haymon, I don't know, they didn't want him participating in the show as far as taking fights. But he still gained some experience from just training with Mayweather Sr. I believe he said that Roy Jones was showing him some things, you know. So this kid's the goods, man. This kid is the goods. If he can, you know, he took some shots against Wilson. I don't know how well he would take, you know, shots from some of the bigger guys. Although Wilson's a very strong guy. You can even ask Stephen Cunningham because he was vouching for how tough Garrett Wilson is as a Philly guy. Um, but if he can take shots, man, and he's going to give a guy that likes to come forward hell. He's going to give him hell. And if your guy is flat-footed, he might give you hell also because he is great on his feet. His reflexes are A+. His punching power doesn't seem to be off the charts, but he has stinging power. He has enough power that will, you know, possibly cause a stoppage later on in a fight, especially if he's landing clean and flush and you're not blocking or getting out the way of these shots. This dude is a blue chip 5-star prospect. YTBC. I'm out.